Hello. So today I have a whole bunch of things laid out here because I want to show you how to host a beauty spa. Hosting a beauty spa is a very fun thing to do. And I know a lot of you are thinking, oh my goodness, I have to invest in all these products. I have to buy the mirrors, I have to buy the towels. It's going to cost a lot of money. You don't have to worry about that because you could keep it very simple or you could do it very, very luxuriously. So I'm going to show you a few things. First of all, I have loaded this little booklet that's called Beautiful Inside Out. If you need to make any changes, it's done in Canva. I can send it to you and you could update it. But in this booklet, it's basically a guideline for you to show you how to host a spa. You want to print them out. It's already set out in a PDF that it will come out side by side. Print them out in a cardstock paper, which is thicker than this. And then all you need to do is just to fold it into half. You could go to the dollar store and buy a little ribbon and just tie it around here. A little pink ribbon will look really beautiful. Or you don't have to. This is just my draft copy that I've printed. On the first page, it will show you the routine, which is the routine that I use for my spa. Do I use this every day? No, but I'll tell you what I use every day so you know the difference, okay? So you could follow this routine if you want. If you don't, just change it around. On the post, I have written the fundamental, the ones that you want to keep simple with, the cleansing, the toner, the moisturizing, and then the art renewer serum, and that's all you really need. I also talk about the different skin type, so you could talk to them about that when you run your spa. Just go down page by page. And when you do your cleansing, talks about cleansing and the two cleanser that Young Living has. I have listed out the ingredients and I have listed out what they are for. So all you really need to do is to follow that. And then the exfoliating, which is the mint scrub, and the ingredients and what it is for and how often you need to do exfoliating and how do you know, little tips is all written there. And then we talk about the mask. Now Young Living has two different masks. The first one is the cream mask. And again, I have written here what the ingredients are and what they are for. And cream mask is really good. So if you could use the cream mask. If you want to have a little fun, which I do, I use the chocolate mask. But then you need to preheat the chocolate in a double boiler with some coconut oil. Can't be too watery, can't be too dry. So you have to play around with that. So chocolate mask with maybe a drop or two of neroli, which is orange blossom, is amazing. Most people have a lot of fun and they eat them, they play, and it was just really fun. There's another mask that Young Living has. This is very expensive. This comes out to be maybe about $10 each. So I only use this for myself. It has Stress Away on. It's really nice when you're just sitting back at home in the bathtub and just put a mask on. I just want to show you what Young Living has. So as you follow the booklet, it will tell you exactly, even the chocolate mask, what are chocolate cocktail for, what are the benefits for your skin. And then we talk about toning. Young Living has a beautiful toner. Don't try to do it yourself. Just use this because you cannot make a toner anywhere near Young Living's. And all you need is just a little dot. So I will show you how to use it afterwards, okay? And Young Living has, well, let me skip back a little bit for cleanser. Young Living has two cleansers, Orange Blossom and Art Gentle Cleanser, which is on the booklet as well. It will tell you the ingredients and what they are for. A lot of people who have teenagers, we have very rosacea and things like that on the skin. Orange Blossom is your baby, okay? Ordinary people like me, old people like me, Art Cleanser is wonderful. So when they come to my spa, I like to let them try both. And the routine will tell you when to do that. Another thing you could show them is, I have a little palm, and this is the Orange Blossom. I just put a little, like maybe a teaspoon, not a teaspoon, yeah, a teaspoon in, and then just fill it with water. So a little bottle of Orange Blossom goes a long way. So let's go down to We got toner, and then it's the renewal serum. Do not skip this. This is the essence of the art beauty routine. So you could redeem this with your ER points if you want to do this as a class, but you need to have this, okay? After you apply toner, this one that you do not do yourself, toner, you do the renewal serum, okay? After renewal serum, you could let them try the different moisturizer, and Young Living has 4, okay? The light moisturizer, the Chalumet, Boswara, and the sandalwood. And I'll go through that with you afterwards. Do you need to buy all this? No. No, you don't have to, okay? What you really need to get the spa going is this. If you have these 4, you could do a basic spa. So nothing is going to stop you, okay? So let's get down and get to work. First of all, on your table setting, on the post that I posted, there are some pictures. You have to realize one thing. A lot of people go way beyond their means to decorate the table. You can do that if you want, but you don't have to. All I have is, I have a little mirror like that. Do you know where I bought this from? Dollar store, $2. Okay? So if you have a little mirror like that, go to the dollar store and get a little spoon. And you can just lay your spoon on the mirror. I could lay 5 spoons on the mirror. I'm not sure if you can see it. Can you see it? There, okay? And what you want to do is, you just, right before, let's say your spa is at 7 o'clock, at 6:55, 6:57, you start putting your product in. I have done that half hour prior, and there's no problem. So don't have to rush it if you can't. So just put the products that you want them to try on the spoon, or maybe not the cleanser. You could try that. I've never tried that before. Not the toner, but all these different moisturizer, you could put a little bit in first, okay? So you have the table set up like that. And on the post, I mentioned to you when you need a warm towel. If you're going to do the basic, which is just with the art cleanser, you only need 1 towel. So you want to roll it up. You don't even have to warm it if you don't have to, if you don't want to, okay? You can put your little warm towel on here. Look, now you have a little setting. It's beautiful. It will cost you less than $3, or maybe 4. That's it, okay? And I also bought these from the dollar store. They're beautiful. You can just lay it down on the table. These are also from the dollar store, although I have seen really expensive ones, but these are $1. So you put a battery in and you kind of just light up your table. You could also get these cotton buds. I have never used a Q-tip in the beauty spa, but I don't know why I have them. So all you need is just a round one with organic cotton. For those who are in Canada, you could get organic cotton really cheap from Walmart. They're organic. If you're not in Canada, you could go look for some. If you don't have and you don't want to buy these, you can just take a few cotton, maybe 2 or 3, and put it on here. Look, now you have a setting and it's just beautiful. Okay, so let's keep going now. All right, so one more thing that I want to show you is eye makeup remover, because most people like to put makeup when they go to a spa. So when they get here, they have to remove their makeup. So I've made this myself. Really, really simple. A little jar from the dollar store and organic cotton. I put in Glycerin from Dr. Bronner's, the non-scented one. If you don't have Glycerin, use Young Living body soap. You know, the squirt one, the Morning Bright, and the Kids Sense one. Use any of those. A squirt of it, and then just water. I added frankincense. I added some lavender and purification. So you want the water to be about a 1/4, and then you just put the cotton pad in, close the lid, shake it just a tiny bit, and let it sit overnight. The next day or a few hours later, it is nice and moist, and that could be your makeup remover. It's that simple. But let's say if you don't want to do that, no problem. They can use the cotton buds. and you just have a little coconut oil available, and they can just dip some coconut oils in the hands, and they can remove the makeup. It's that simple as well, okay? So you also need a hairband. I got all my hairbands from the dollar store. You want to have hairbands that is different options in the middle of the table, because some people are crazy. So I wouldn't say crazy, they're iffy about their hair. They want it to fit, they want it to look good. So I always have hairband and some bobby pins. All you need is for them to keep the bangs up. So whether they don't like to use a hairband or they want to use a bobby pin, that's totally cool. So I've listed the list of things that you need, like tablecloth, paper plates, a mirror. You also need mirrors, and these are all from the dollar store. A stand-up one is preferred. If you don't, this is pretty neat, and it's $1. So make it look beautiful, make it look relaxing. Well, right now it's not relaxing because I just have everything dumped in here, but your table needs to look beautiful. And then you can have a little soft music. I'm not sure if you can see my area diffuser in the background. That is a beautiful diffuser that you could diffuse in the background. I always have either white angelica or purification. Don't diffuse lavender or stress away because everyone will fall asleep, right? Okay, so when they walk in, you want to have the table all set up. You want to dress up in a dress, wear an apron if you want to, have your hair put up. Just be really relaxed and calm. Okay, you want to clean your house prior. You don't want to have rabbits and chickens running away around. Clean your house, clean the table, make it really, really comfortable. Okay, when people walk in, they sit down, they put a hairband on, remove their makeup. All right, and then you could also clean the jewelries for them before you start. A little drop of Thieves Household Cleaner, a little drop of Thieves Dish Soap. Put it in a little jar. Not a jar, sorry, a little bowl, or those crystal bowl or a glass bowl. Put some water in. I usually is the first one who drop my jewelries in, because you're asking people to put the diamonds in and they may not trust you. You want to make sure your bowl is seated right in the middle, that no one could just reach in and grab it. My bowl actually have a lid to it, so I covered it. You only need it for a few minutes. Everyone put the jewelries in, wait for a few minutes, and then you take it out and put it on a dry cloth, and then just wipe it out and take it in your hand and have them pick the jewelries and they put it on. Don't be holding someone valuables, grandmother's inherited diamond rings and give it to them, right? Just hold it and then go one by one and let them have it, and they will be so impressed how sparkly the jewelries become. All right. So you could clean the jewelries. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. They sit down and you just follow the routine. So first of all, they remove the makeup, and after that, you could do a cleansing. All right. So if you only have one, let them try one. If you have two at different times, you could try two. One squirt is all you need, and it's always circular motion up the face. And if they wear something that is low enough and not going to dirty the clothes, you want to encourage them to do the neck as well. But if they're wearing a turtleneck or something really beautiful, you want to avoid that, okay? So after the cleansing, that's when you offer them the first set of towels, or the only set of towels, depending how complicated you want to make it be. If your towels are dry, you will need to provide some water. A bottled water will work, or a little bowl with some purified water or just tap water will work as well. I just go out and buy small little bottles of water, and then they can just wet it and then just dry it. Or if you want to make it really beautiful, which is a little bit of effort but it's not undoable, it's very simple, is to heat up your crock pot. Okay, put a little bit of water in, drop a couple drops of oils. It could be frankincense, bergamot, it could be lavender, it could be anything, the rose, stress away. It could be any oils that you like. Don't put Digice in, okay? Put something that's beautiful. Roll up your towel and just lay them. Roll up your towel, dry them up, and just lay them in a crock pot when your people are arriving. In about 5 to 10 minutes, it will warm up. So then you want to take it out and put it in a little tray and give it to them. It's just like going to the Mandarin, except it's with real essential oils. So when they have a nice warm towel and wipe off the cleanser, it is really, really, really nice. Okay, so I encourage you to do that with the crock pot, but please make sure you wash your crock pot before you use that. You don't want beef stew with the face cloth with it. Okay, so after the first cleansing, let's just go down the list to see what you can do. All right, then you have the options of exfoliating, which is this. Now you could use the Young Living one, which is 100% of people who have used it love that. Okay, if you don't think you want to invest in this, you can make your own. Any large sugar or salt, just add it with coconut oil and then add it with essential oils and mix it around. Or you could use honey as well. Makes a very good exfoliation material. So, but I don't bother with that anymore. Just buy one of this. I don't remember how much, maybe $15 to $20. Get this, and everyone gets a little squirt. You will notice that Young Living's product lasts goes a long way. So you only need a little squirt. Again, circular motion. And our face is not a carpet, so they don't have to scrap it, okay? Just really, really gently. And if you have one of these, you could do that too, but you don't have to, all right? Okay, so if you're doing exfoliation, you will need a second set of towels, all right? So just remember, if you do cleansing, exfoliating, you always have to give them a set of towels. So what you could do is you could just have your slow cooker or crock pot packed with towels and just take it out one at a time, okay? So after exfoliating, just wipe it off. And if you don't have warm towel, they have their own bottle, wet it, wipe it off. It's that simple. And then after exfoliating, you have the option of doing a mask, or you could skip it as well. Or you skip exfoliating and skipping mask altogether. It's totally depending on how luxurious you want to make it. Okay, so let's see if you want to do the mask. You can choose between the cream mask or the chocolate mask. If you want to do the chocolate mask, you need to pre-melt the chocolate with coconut oil on a double boiler. Okay, don't do what I did, because the first time I did a spa for 100 people, I burned the chocolate. So good thing I'm married to a chef, because he ran out and bought new chocolate and saved the day. Anyways, so you want to make it really nice and warm, but not hot. And I have a little shot glass that I bought from Canadian Tire. You want to fill up just a little bit of the chocolate mask, which is, I usually infuse chocolate with neroli, because orange blossom with chocolate is just to die for, okay? And you could buy these from any facial places. These are facial brushes. They come sanitized in a package. I actually bought mine from Malaysia. So if you don't have this and you can't find them, it's no big deal. You could get those sponge that you buy from Walmart. They could use a sponge, because chocolate is almost quite inexpensive. They could just use the sponge, or they could use their finger. Okay? Whichever way that works for you, don't stress over that. So they could put the chocolate mask on, or they could use the cream mask that you scoop them for them, and they could use them. And while they are putting the mask on, that's when you could relax a little bit. You could talk about essential oils, or by this time you could take your jewelries out and wipe it and give it to them, and just make it a very relaxed, entertaining occasion for them, okay? So after the mask, you want to remove it. If you have a cream mask, it's no problem. Oh, by the way, the cream mask, I just want you to know it doesn't harden your skin. Okay, so it's really, really soft and very, very gentle. So you don't have a permanent smile after your mask. It's really, really beautiful, all right? If you're going to do chocolate mask or even cream mask, I suggest you have a dark color face cloth so that you could wash it and not be too upset about your white face cloth. So they basically come up with another cloth and they clean it all out. Beautiful, 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 okay? So after the mask, you want to have them cleanse one more time. So if they have used the art cleanser earlier, and if you have the orange blossom, let them try the orange blossom. Because most people, depending on the skin, some people like orange blossom, some people like the art cleanser. Let them try both if you have them, and it costs you almost nothing to dilute them, okay? So after exfoliating or the mask, you want them to cleanse. And all these are written down, even if you cannot follow. And it's on the post as well. Don't worry. After you cleanse, another set of cloth. So if you're going to follow my usual routine for beauty spa, you need 4 sets of warm cloth, warm towels, okay? If you want to make it simple, you could do just 2 or 1. Just go back to that. All you need is 1 cleansing. The exfoliation and the mask are optional, okay? So now you cleanse after the mask and exfoliation. Your face is ready for products, okay? Or you could just do the cleansing first, and then the face is ready. Skip the exfoliating, skip the mask if you want to keep it simple, all right? So after your cleanser, always put the toner on. The reason is because after we've done all these things, after we cleanse our face, we want to bring the pH back to balance. That way, you actually get the moisturizer that you're going to put on after deeper into your skin and more money for your more buck for your money. All right. So the toner is very, it goes a long way. All you need is just 1 drop. Seriously, I'm not being stingy, but 1 drop goes a long way. And then circular motion all the way, circular motion, and don't forget the neck. Okay. So you want a little bowl either for water and also for garbage. All right. So after you put a toner, you want to do the serum. So this is another option part for you, okay? I usually like to do a little facial massage, which I'll show you how to do that. And I have all the different ways of putting this together. You can put it in a roller. You could put it in a little spray bottle that I bought from Life Science, which leaks and drives me crazy. Or here, you spray it. Or you could put in just a general dropper, okay? So what I do is I get a big jar like that, put about 10 drops of rose oil and fill it up with V6. Now I have tried grapeseed oil, I have tried avocado, I have tried jojoba, I've tried all kinds of different carrier oil. I find that they have a smell after. And if you're using oils like rose, or you could use joy, you could use geranium, you could use even lavender, something that's really nice for your skin. You could go through the different skin type where I have different suggestions for essential oils for your skin. If you use a nice flowery oil, you want the scent to really bring out. So V6 so far is the best carrier oil that I have found that doesn't have a smell and is really easy to glide. So once you have filled this up, then you could fill up all the other bottles that you have decided for your group. And what I do is I put a nice ribbon around it, and this is what they go home with. Okay, so you could make it into a roller or spray or a dropper. So at least they come, they enjoyed it, and they could go home with something. So let's say I'm going to use this today. Take a drop of the rose oil with carrier oil. So this is what your facial routine is, okay? So hair to the back. You always start with the neck, all right? So neck down. And you want to pump, oh, it smells so good. This is rose oil. So you want to pump your lymph nodes by just hitting here, tapping. Okay, or you could just pump, line your fingers up your collarbone and you pumped it. Or I just tap. Okay, and then move down. Your neck onwards is down. And I like to hold my fingers in the back here like that and just pump. This is lymphatic pumpage, okay? Just pump down. And now you work your face up. If the oil is already dry up, put another drop on. So from your chin and down, you go down. Chin and up, you want to go up. You don't want to go down because you don't want a droopy face. You want to go up and have a beautiful smile, right? So you go chin and up is up and outwards. Okay, so you want to do this. Up, around your cheek. Or you could do facial from cheek out to your ear. Okay, so you work on your eye and below first. Okay, and after that, put a little bit of oil if you need, and you go circular motion up to your hairline. It's really beautiful. It's really nice. Okay. Another thing I like to do is I like to run my fingers on my eyebrow, just like that. Just do it a few times. Everyone is going to laugh. They're just going to enjoy it. I'm just going to do that. Another thing you could do is to drain your sinuses is put your fingers beside your nose. And then this one's just where your cheekbone is. Press it down for 3 seconds. Release. And then move just a hand out. Press it down and release. And all the way out towards your ear. All the way out. So it's like drawing a line out, but you use your finger and just press. It feels amazing. Okay? Because just now we've done the forehead, there's your sinuses as well, here as well. And a lot of people who grind the teeth and get really stressed, especially they have to drive a long way to get there, the jaw will be tight. So just where your jaw joint is, put your fingers in and just press it in and have them open the mouth. And then close the mouth and release. Press it in, open, close, and release. Feels amazing. Another one that I love is to do your fingers that way. 2 fingers in front of the ear and 2 behind, and just pull it down. This is to drain your limbs as well. Okay? So you want to do is your eye and down, and then your forehead, eyebrow, sinuses, jaw, lymph. Good? And then you want to go down your neck again to drain it. And then tap. So you start with your neck and tap. Go up the face, forehead, jaws, eyebrow, lymph, and then down the neck again and tap. So now is your facial routine all done. I'm doing it very fast. You could take your time, not too long, maybe about 5-10 minutes. It feels amazing. All right? So after you have done that massage, then you put your renewal serum. Now, if you don't want to offer this, you could do what we did just now with the renewal serum as well. But the only problem is it's a little sticky. So it's up to you. Try it at home and see what you like. But you do not skip the renewal serum. This is very, very important. And on my little booklet, it tells you where it comes from. It's made out of orchid extract. And it's beautiful. Sorry, my phone just rang. I don't know how to turn it off. Anyways, after you put the renewal serum, is where you put your moisturizer. Okay? Now, as I mentioned just now, all you need to do a spa is to have the trio and the serum, which means you will only have one moisturizer. And that is fine. Everyone take a little squirt, circular motion up your face and your neck, and that is your moisturizer. But if you have a few more collection, you could offer them a few options. So over here, I have 4 different moisturizer that Young Living offers. Okay? And perfectly, our face have 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right? So they could use all 4 in each side and have them make a mental note to know what is what. And to be honest, at the end of the spa, most people would have gone through, because on the back of my booklet, I show everyone what the item number is and how much they are. And they already have made mental note of what they like and what they don't like. All right. So just one word of advice is the Sandalwood Moisturizer. This is a very, very thick moisturizer. Okay. A lot of people may not like that. You want them to put it on their forehead instead. Okay. Or the neck. Just not on their cheek because it's very, very thick. The Shirley is, amazing, amazing, amazing. I use this every night. I personally use the light during the day in the morning, and I use Shirley at night. So Shirley could go on one cheek. The light moisturizer could go on another cheek. The Sandalwood could go on the forehead. And the Boswellia, which is frankincense, could go on the neck. If you mix that up, is it going to be a problem? It's not going to be a problem, so don't worry. And the last step you want to do is the Wolfberry Eye Cream. Wolfberry Eye Cream is amazing. What I do is I take this much from my fourth fingers. This is all you need. That. And just tap it under your eyes. And then just rub it above the eyelid. And that's all you need. Done. Okay? So they're not going to dig into your eye cream, everybody. So you go to the dollar store and get a little spoon or just get a little popsicle stick from the dollar store. Before everyone come, just put a little tiny dot in a spoon. And they take it from the spoon and you don't have to share all your very special products and everyone digging into it. So this is it. This is how you do a spa. It's very, very simple. Keep it very basic. A few tips for you. When someone comes to you in the mindset of finding out about beauty routines and beauty products, they are already open to some information that you have to offer. So you should have a little table to show the premium starter kit. I always like to show the deodorant, the rose ointment, and then the Mira shave oil. You don't just use this for shaving. I use it for my hair as well. Okay, and you could show them some homemade cream that you have, the lavender hand lotion. You could show them the shampoo and conditioner and body soap, the men's Sutran shave cream, things like that. You could showcase a lot of things. Now, if you're on a budget and you want to do it really nicely and someone has invited you to go host a beauty spa, you want to give the hostess a little gift. So here's a suggestion for you. Go to Marshall or Winners. They have these. I just bought them last night. These are Crystal's perfume bottles. Get them done. So what you need to do is put a drop of jasmine, melissa, or neroli, or even joy, or something that is really beautiful like a perfume, and fill it up with V6. And this makes a beautiful hostess gift as well. Or you could give them a bottle of Progestin Phyto Plus, maybe a bottle of Nisia Red if you have the budget. Do something that you see fit from your heart, because we want to thank hostess too, right? So this is it. If you have these four ingredients, these four products, and if you could afford to buy a little spoon from the dollar store, one towel, one mirror, buy some hairbands and bobby pins, a bottle of water, and then buy some paper plates, because you could put these spoons on a paper plate if you're on a budget as well. Or you could get a little mirror. If you could afford these, you could host a beauty spa. Oh, you got to print a booklet as well. All right, all the best. If you have any question, just ask at the lounge here, and I'll try my best to help you. Okay, take care.